Don't forget, we have the tour coming to you. Link below. Namdi from our real estate investing course asks, I need funding and money to buy a bit of real estate. I want to get in, but I need money. Well, here's how you're going to do it. Whenever you get paid, you need to take a portion of that money, and then wherever it is you bank, that money that you want to save, you need to put it somewhere else. Seriously, this sounds really simple, but you ought to do it, because it wasn't until I did it that I actually started really saving money. Here's how I did it. You know, at the time I was making like $200 a week. So I'm like, okay, I'll save $100 every single week. So what I'll do is I'll transfer that $100 from my Chase checking account into my Chase savings account. The problem with that was anytime something came up that I wanted to buy, like, oh, I really would want that new beach cruiser. It's $9.99 and I don't want anybody else to buy it. Oh, because if somebody else buys it, I'm gonna be really pissed. So what I do is, well, I got the money in my savings and checking, so I'd combine the money and I'd go spend it. And so what do you have to do? You literally have to take that savings money and transfer it out to another bank account that you just don't log into. The way I do it is I set up a very free, totally free, it's easy to do. Just go to the website, tdameritrade.com, open account, super simple. And I didn't even invest in anything. At first, I didn't buy any stocks or anything. You could do this with a Bank of America or an Allied Savings. I don't really care what you do. And what you're gonna do is you're literally just gonna transfer your savings every single time to that different bank and just park it there. Best case scenario, you have this on auto draft. So automatically every single week it's like minus 100, minus 100, minus 100. And now the cool thing that happens is when you're like, man, I really want that beach cruiser, you're like, but do I really want to go through the hassle of calling TD Ameritrade and authorizing a transfer back to Chase? Then I have to wait 3 days. And then by the time you get the money, you're like, I don't want it anymore anyway. So it like forces this delayed ability to buy. So that's the first thing all of us should do in how to get the money. Look, most of us have jobs out there. It's not a job problem, it's usually a savings problem. So get that money set aside. The next thing you really need to do is you contact local lenders. See if there are down payment assistance programs out there so that you can actually replace paying your landlord and the government grants you the money for your down payment. You could usually go to local credit unions or local lenders and they should be educated on down payment assistance programs for you. A lot of states, especially like California, will actually grant you the money and after a certain amount of time will expect no repayment whatsoever. There are excellent programs out there. Obviously, then the next thing you could do is you could just get a job that pays you more money, but that's a lot easier said than done. One of our most active investing members asked in Discord, hypothetically, could one keep a tenant while doing a kitchen/bathroom renovation and discounting their rent? Or is it not worth the hassle? Don't do it. Ever. Never, ever do that. Look, here's the thing. First things first. Tenants will complain about everything while you have work going on. Things got dusty, my baby got woken up, I had to come back from work because the power got turned off and my wife was pissed because she couldn't do the laundry or this, that, or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're gonna hear about it non-frickin' stop. And this is not to say there's anything wrong with tenants. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a tenant. I just look at it and say, if I was a tenant, I'd be pissed too. I don't want that inconvenience in my life, even if it means a little bit of a discount in rent. The odds are you're not gonna be able to pay me enough to deal with having a contractor remodeling a bathroom or kitchen all the time. I think it's a bad idea. I think you're better off knocking this stuff out while a tenant's not there, working around the clock and banging out the project. Now, flip side, I'm gonna take this a step further. Let's say you're about to rent a property. That is, you have a property that's in escrow or something, and let's say you're gonna close escrow. It's gonna be yours, you're gonna get the keys on April 30th. And you're gonna rent the place on May 15th. And what do? You start showing the property to tenants on April 30th, and you start saying, yeah, I'm gonna remodel the kitchen, I'm gonna redo the bathroom, and I'm gonna do this. The worst thing you can do in property management is start promising things to tenants, because when tenants hear you say remodel kitchen, this is what they picture. Where when you say remodel kitchen, this is what you mean. So there's really no way to convey this appropriately to tenants. Don't do it. Get things done and then rent out the property. While the tenants are there, collect the rent. You really want to do a remodel? Tell the tenant you're raising their rent $50. If they don't move, pocket the $50 and just rub it in your face and go, I don't have to do a remodel. If they move, then you can go do your remodel, okay? There you go. Thanks for watching.